Alright guys, it is Zoa. We're playing Go Bank, Death Wish. I'm doing it with Faust. I usually play CSGO with Faust, but he's helping me out. You can do this solo. It's annoying as shit. You should probably just have at least 2 people. I feel like it's easier with more people just because you have more zip ties. You don't have to kill as many people. You always have to kill people, but you don't have to kill as many people. So basically, you want to get around to the back. You see him rush in so the cameras don't see you. Take out the guards, all the cameras. You gotta make sure you get all the cameras. There's 5 of them. I usually just kill all the beginning civs because they're in here. You can zip tie the ones outside or use your body bags and bring them inside. If you want to do that, you don't really have to. Before you get around to doing this, you should have looked to see if there's any cameras on the outside so you don't miss any. See right there. Yeah. See, so we got all the cams. Now we got to take the pagers and make sure that all the civs are tied up, dead. If they're off the streets, it's a little bit easier because it takes a lot longer for people to get alerted, and they're right next to the bank when they get alerted, so you could shoot out the window or you can run right outside, tell them to get down. So it makes it a little bit easier. You don't have to. You might see us doing that a little bit, but other than that, at this point, you're pretty much set to go. You do need to get these people, though, in the gas station. They'll get alerted eventually. Not that they'll get alerted right away, but eventually they'll get alerted. You want to take care of that. But now you're on the hunt for 2 keycards for the time lock on the vault. They're usually around here. One of the tellers usually has one. Bank manager might have one. There's briefcases everywhere that you can find them on this desk right here, or in the trunks of cars. After you get the key cards in, the time lock will start running down, and a couple things will happen. First and foremost, civilians will just keep spawning in. There's a limit, but the limit's like a lot, so expect a lot of civilians to keep trolling through. They're all going to walk up, they might get alerted. And the second thing that's going to happen is the telephone. The telephone is in the corner of the desks. It's just going to keep ringing every minute or so. It's just going to keep ringing. You have to answer it. Well, you don't necessarily have to, but you should, because if it is someone important that's calling and you don't answer it, the alarm automatically triggers. When GenSec calls, they're going to do a couple things. They might ask for you to search for the daily codes, time lock codes, and if they ask that, you should have everyone go to the desks and start looking through the files to try to find them. You have to find them pretty much right away. They might just say some bullshit, oh, we're gonna send some guys over to check it out, and if they do that, they're gonna send 2 guards in a car. Have to take the pager calls. That's gonna make a total of 4 pager calls, because there's 2 guards that are always spawned in originally, and then there's gonna be 2 pager calls from the GenSec. After that, you're out of pager calls, but there's no more like pagers to take, so it doesn't really matter. Or sometimes GenSec calls and randomly they'll say everything's alright and you don't have to worry about anything. They won't send anyone over. If the first call is this guy that says throw bags over the wall, it's a really, really rare call, but it happens sometimes and you have to do it or else the alarm gets triggered. After a while, long while after GenSec calls the first time, the police will call and they'll send some guys over. You can kill them at will, whenever the hell you want, doesn't matter, and no pagers will come. You just can't have them pager out, you know, so you could ECM lock them if you really wanted to. And so as you can see right now, we're just like running through the time lock. Just waiting until it opens up. We have 189 seconds left as of right now, as you can see at the top left corner. I have Hawk's HUD, so you can see that. Faust is staying on the phone. Every time the phone rings, he's going to be there. I'm clearing the streets, making sure the streets are clear. Once the time lock runs down, the vault will open. There's going to be lasers. The pattern changes. I think it's about 6 different positions. As you can see, GenSec's calling right now. And you should watch the 6 positions because only 1, maybe 2 of them is like you're capable of walking through without triggering the alarm, don't trigger the alarm. You most likely have to crouch and just go through when 2 of them are at the top. That's usually what I do. And you should know the pattern, so when you need to escape fast, you know what to look for, when to just sprint out. Now, you can use quick pick or the drill. A lot of people try to use the drill. Well, the drill sucks because if there's any civilians on the outskirts, especially if they're cops patrolling after you get the call, you alerted them way outside of the map, so you're going to need grenades to kill them, and you have to kill them like right away. And it kind of sucks because if you're in the vault, you're going to have to get out of the vault and sprint all the way down over there, or even if you're the guy at the phone, you're going to sprint all the way down there to kill them. It's kind of a nuisance, so I like to quick pick. And this is what it looks like when Genset comes. Now, I could take both pager calls, but yeah, Faust is going to help me out. Notice I'm pretty strategic when I take pager call. I don't have to take it right away.
1:30.
But
I'm thinking about if I left my stove.
I think Faust is going to be able to take those civs. I'm going to make a video later on showing you how to take 2 pager calls at once. It's actually not hard. If you time it right, you can actually take all 4 pagers all in a row if you really wanted to. Now here, I just use the ECM because I need to get over here. I bring the grenade launcher for situations like this. See how the civilian ran outside the map? You're actually going to see me. Oh, they disappeared. Never mind.
1 minute.
If they stay right there, you can just throw a grenade, use the grenade launcher. I bring both just in case. It's helpful, especially if you run out of grenades or anything. Now the time lock is almost open, and I think I'm just going to speed through this part so that you don't have to wait too long. Alright, so now we're back. This is what I'm talking about with the lasers. Can't go past them or else trip it. So you're just going to want to watch until you see both of them go towards the top, and then you walk through. Well, I'm crouched, so crouch through. But just want to get a good feel for it before you go through it. You don't want to risk it, and you just really want to memorize the pattern before you go in so you can get out a lot quicker. Now, you can grab a bag and you can throw it through the lasers. Doesn't matter. A lot of people say it does. Fucking wrong. See how I went through just like that. So the whole deal with this is the very first bag you get, you want to throw straight to your other teammates, and they want to throw it straight into the van. And I'll tell you why, because if you don't get one bag in, at least one bag in, then you have to do the airplane escape. And let's be honest, the airplane escape is bullshit, especially on Death Wish. It's so unnecessarily hard that you just avoid it. Just throw the first bag in, it's fine. And so if you throw the first bag in and you get caught, and the alarm goes off, whatever, you just do the sewer exit, and I mean, worst case scenario, you sprint through the sewer exit with no extra bags, but you still won. And in my opinion, money comes pretty easily in this game. It's the experience that you really want, and so it really doesn't matter if you got many bags. But try to get as many bags in as you can. I'm actually making this video to show the sewer exit, because a lot of people don't understand the importance of throwing the first bag in, especially when I'm the one to go into the vault and everyone else stays outside. I'll throw 3-4 bags to them. They don't put it in, and I just don't understand why, and then they fail to get the police down or anything, and the alarm goes. But anyways, you're gonna see what I'm talking about in a second here. I'm gonna try to get as many bags though, because Faust could use the money. Now we're going to speed through this. We're just waiting for the cops to call, and we're just going to keep getting bags and keep getting loot while we wait.
This is Captain Rogers.
So this is the phone call we've been waiting for. This is the cops calling. They didn't get a reply from GenSec because we killed them. And they're going to send some officers our way. Sometimes they come in a car on the street. They do comes from the opposite side of the street that the GenSec car came from. Other times they walk, and there'll be 3 of them, and they'll come from where the civilians come from. And if you're using the saw or anything like that, you're gonna alert them right away, and they're gonna be outside the map. So you're gonna need a guy standing there with grenades or something to kill them, because there's gonna be 3 of them that are calling out. Now, that's what you would do if you wanted to completely stealth the mission. After, I think, a couple moments, you'll get another call from the police department after you kill them, because they're not responding back, and he'll give you a certain amount of time, like maybe the count of 30. Sometimes he'll give you like 3 minutes, and you have that additional 30 seconds or 3 minutes to get more bags. More than enough time to get all the bags if you really wanted to. See, the alarm just tripped, and notice we don't have to do the plane exit. Cars leaving. That's really it. We're just gonna wait for the sewers. Now the sewers, really easy. Some people get tripped up on it. You just want to head in the direction of the back of the bank. So the complete opposite side of the map as we're at right now is where you're gonna be wanting to go. There's multiple sewer locations that you drop down into, but you always want to head the same direction. And it's always a maze down here. Every time I've ever been down here, it looks completely different than the last time. And sometimes there's doors, sometimes there's not doors, but just try to keep a really good sense of direction and just keep heading the same way. And eventually, you'll see a light at the end of the tunnel, seriously, and that's the exit. So you can see the door right here, you can see that light at the end of the tunnel. That means there's a ladder right there. You go up the ladder, van's right there waiting for you. And if you have bags, you can carry it through here, but it's kind of a nuisance because they start coming down here, and on Death Wish, wow, they're pretty annoying, especially if you're wearing stealth gear. So just try to get out of there as quickly as possible. And yeah, that was it for the sewer exit. I hope that helped. We'll see you guys in the next walkthrough.
Stop now! You know, stop now!
Jello Beats, holla at
Well,
me.
I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach kids the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street, then you gotta do a rap to a hip-hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick.